Okay, Sophia, I invited you, please. Hello, Sophia, please, let's do this quick so we can leave the stage. Chairman has a lot to show us this morning. Okay. Please, can you request for a link, a brokerage link? Or Chairman, what do you advise? What link can Sophia use, sir? Are you in the US, Sophia? Sophia, unmute yourself. Let's talk so we'll be fast. Germany. Okay.
Yeah, she should reach out to Dr. Dupe. Dr. Dupe should send her link now.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so anybody in Nigeria that we can set up your profile quickly, please reach out to Dr. Dupe to send a link to you so we can set up your brokerage account as fast as we can. Any other person, you are in Nigeria, you've not set up your brokerage account, please let's know you. Let's work with you quickly. This is 2.0. We work with you more closely. We need to be sure you're fine. And if you're fine, we are fine. Anybody? All right, so we have 16 persons here. Okay, so Chairman may not need to respond. If your brokerage account is fine and you're you're good to go on every trade call, put fine, type fine on the chat area. I'm including mine. So I'm expecting to see 15 fine. Fine. Oh, please hold on. Let's do it this way. Let me start first. I put 1. Next person puts 2. Next person put 3. So that's where I have my count. 2. Okay. Next person. Okay. 3 now. Next person 4. Next person 5. Don't repeat it. Watch the chart. Okay. 4 now. Next person. I want to see 5 until we get to 15. I've changed my strategy. The person still putting fine is not paying attention. 5, beautiful. Next person. 6 now. 6, okay. 6. Messi, you are 7. Please put 7 now. Okay, we are 19 now. 7. Please, let's just follow 7. Who is the 8? Who is the 9? I want to be sure all of us are okay. And the person that is not okay, we have 8. Mr. Chidi, I celebrate you, sir. 8. Who is the 9 now? This is for those that their brokerage account is fine. So we are giving ourselves numbers. We are a coding system. So we have up to 9 persons that our brokerage account is fine. So if yours is fine too, take 10, take 11, take 12, take 13, take 14, take 15. And once we have 20, I know we are all fine. But Sophia, I know her brokerage account is not okay. So I understand that. All right, so if your brokerage account is not okay yet, you're not ready to take signal because your brokerage account is not okay, type 2. I just want 1 person we can work with quickly. 1 person, okay. Everybody here has their brokerage accounts intact. All right, so that's fine. So I'm just going to proceed to trade management. I'll proceed to trade management since everybody here is fine. Okay, Auntie Dupsy, thank you very much. All right, so Sophia, you are covered. Dr. Dupsy is here already. She will take care of you. Okay, so trade management, everyone. Let's see how we can run trade management quickly. For those of us, please allow me to share screen. For those of us that are still working on a demo, Profem account on Trade Locker, let's see how we can set up our account. All right. So I'm going to my Trade Locker right now.
Hold on, Ezekiel. Auntie Shampepe, please make Ezekiel co-host. Make Dr. Dupe co-host, please.
All right, sir. Okay, so let me just show us something quickly on trade management. The trade call that is on the signal group right now, I could go there and then we see that trade call. What up 2.0? Laura, can you see my
Share, please
2.0?
don't Ezekiel, don't share that on Zoom, or you won't even be able to share that page. So you can look at
Okay,
it, but don't share it on Zoom, please.
no problem, sir.
You're not supposed to send anything from there, take screenshot, or you're not supposed to send it to anybody outside that group. Or
No,
any
no
day,
problem.
or any day we catch anybody sending anything from there to anybody else, you're out of that group. I don't care if you paid for 1 year, you will remove you and will not add you back again. So please, let's be disciplined, let's be honest. If you can pay, why won't the others pay? All right, go ahead.
All right, sir. Okay, so let's go back to where we came from. We can always peep in and see what's going on. All right, if you can see my trade locker, type 2 on the chat box. Type 2 on the chat box. You can see my trade locker. Okay, thank you. And we proceed. All right, so please, all of us here are profit takers. We are very smart people, fast people. You know, we are like those science students of those days. You know how fast we are. So I don't know how fast they are this season. I'm sure they should be faster. It's AI age. So they are competing with AI. They should be super fast if they don't want AI to mess them up. All right, so see what happened now. Let me look at it from here, from my phone, and then we'll be talking about it just to follow instruction. All right, so it's open. That last trade that was called, Chairman said buy at 37.18 or 37.15, but we were already at 37.20. So at 37.20, 37.21 thereabout was where we were. I missed one trade because I was waiting for 37.08. I even put it on a pending order.
You're right.
And that 37.08 has not gone there. But I know those who took it at 37.11. I've enjoyed TP123. So for those of us still waiting for 37.08, unfortunately, that trade is not coming there. Antidupsy is posting TP1 hit 28, meaning she didn't wait for 08. She just jumped in on 1-1. So that's trade management. That's what it is. So based on that now, 37.18, I didn't wait for it too. I had to find a way to enter from 20 and 22 thereabouts. So I've not actually pegged all my TPs because I'm looking for how it plays out. So how do I take care? How do I treat that trade now? So what I looked out for, I did layering, right? Layering is the pattern of trade management I employed. All right, because with what I was seeing on the chart, it seems the trade is just ready to continue going upward and might not really go down to 1.8 at the moment. So I layered, and see the way I layered right here. All right, we all know how to use this trade locker, but layering might be something you might need to get familiar with sometimes. So yes, at 37.22, I felt it was all going to fly straight to 37.24 with the way it was going. So I layered one, I waited, and it came down. I layered 37.21. All right, I waited, and it went down again. I layered 37.20, 37.20, and I'm done layering. I'm not sure it's going to go down that much. So right now, I'm just going to start putting my parameters. The one I layered for 37.22, by what we have on the signal should be 37.28. So I just put it 37.24. It's not cast on stone. It's just you understanding trade management. All right, dependent on where you're entering from. So I can go as well, modify this one to that 37.23. Why? Because I felt all my other entries looks good. And this one that is refusing to come into green, I would just like it to leave me alone on time and let me focus on the good ones. All right. So I go back to start adjusting and putting my TPs and ensuring that I can only be in profits and profit alone. All right, so any trade we enter, we always
hello, Mr. Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Please, currency controller, please change to your real name. Please, when you're joining this call, let it be your real name. If not, we'll have to remove you from the call. Currency controller, please change to your real name, because the admins are looking at all the names and verifying if you're supposed to be here. So currency controller, change to your real name, or else we'll remove you from the call. And if we remove you from the call, you will not be able to join this Zoom again. So change to your real name. Let's be sure you're supposed to be here. Currency controller.
All right. Please do that quick. It's not difficult.
Hold on, Ezekiel. Let's see.
All right, sir.
So that guy has exited. What it means is that somebody in that group took that link or gave that details to somebody to join. Please, if you're doing that, I've announced it, or you're doing it at your own time. Please, let's.
Your phone. Your grandma, the phone for your phone. No,
please mute everybody. We're recording this. I don't know, some people. Okay, please. So if you're doing that, you're doing it at your own detriment. If you like, even if you paid for 1 year, once we discover that you're doing that, we're going to remove you. We will not refund you a penny. You will not have access again. So if you're doing that, you can see that currency controller. I know that guy has exited. We're going through all the names. If you're not a paid member and you're here, we're going to figure out who put you here. And whoever put you here, please, TSA IHOP, change to your real name. Sunshines, change to your real name. You're joining.
Please, I don't know how to change to my real name or TSA IHOP. My name is Titus Sunday Abe. Please, how do I change it, please? Thank you.
Okay. It's easy now. Mr. Ezekiel, I'm sure you can show him that it's easy. Sunshine, please change to your real name. Okay, Ezekiel, you can go on with the training, but please, when you're done with the training, Ezekiel, please show everybody how to change to their real name. Don't join this call again. In fact, I think we're going to reset this call. It's going to be for admission. We'll create a waiting room. So if you join with a name that is not your real name, we'll not admit you in the first instance. And remember, if you take the trade and you give it to someone outside the Telegram group, once we find out, we will remove you. Okay, we will remove you. Even if you paid for 1 year, we will remove you and will never add you back again. And your money is gone. So know that up front. All right, Mr. Ezekiel, please go ahead. We'll change the settings from after this call. And change it to we'll change the setting to waiting room. So when you come, you go to waiting room. It's only names that have paid that will admit. Go ahead, Ezekiel. Thank you.
All right, sir. So I was bringing out passing the concept of layering, how you layer your entries.
So can I suggest for a new recording? So you delete this one and have a clean recording in case we eventually post it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Yes. Thank you, sir. All right. So Ezekiel is my name. This is our inaugural session on training session on 2.0. So we have about 38 persons here. You're all welcome. We understand that we know how to set up our brokerage account and we are all ready to win. So the next part I'm going to go through to be able is trade management. And trade management, I'm looking at the part that we layer our entry. But before we go there, let's do a quick recap on how to take trade signals. So we got some signals on our quality signals on our group, on our Telegram official group, Wealth Hub Telegram official group. And how do we take that trade? How do we take that trade? So we have this dialog box here, this floating dialog box. And that is where we're expected to put our trade parameters. So what you do is to touch the arrow here. The entries we have here is 37.18. I'm going to use that as pending order, but assuming it's instant execution, that's market execution. You come in, you have your parameter, you hit it, and you enter the market. That's instant execution. But pending order, you have like the buy limits where you actually peg your order at a certain point and you expect the price to go there and trigger that entry, and then it start going your direction based on your setup. So if you click on pending order, it is expected that you put your entry price, all right, because it's a pending order, it's a pending entry. So our entry we have here is 37.18. So let me use that. So if it triggers, fine. If it doesn't trigger, no problem. I've already done something on the entries I feel is already going my way already. So we put 37.18 like we have right here on our chart, on our signal. And then our TP1, we key it in, which is 37.23. 37.23. And our stop loss, most times we say we should use 50 pips. And 50 pips from where the market price is right now. The market is at, you can see it right here, the market is at 37.22. So we just pick from that, we won't use that market price. Let's use that 37.18, 37.18, 50 pips from there. So 50 pips, the pips is calculated as movement per price. So every $1 is 10 pips. All right, every $1 is 10 pips. So from 37.18, and we want to put the stop loss. Our 50 pips is going to be what will be our TP now? Our stop loss 37.18. We count backward. So we count backward and I don't like all these ticks, P&L. Once you set your entry price and your stop loss, every other thing is taken care of. So you can now click on buy if it is instant execution, but based on this is a pending order, we'll click on buy limit and it will be waiting, all right, for price to get to that point. All right, so I clicked on that and I've placed that order. See, I'm in massive profit. If you want hit already, that's 37.23. All right, but that's I've just done. I kind of simulate instant execution, but I use pending order. Please try to understand. All right, but just because price was not close to that 37.18, that was why I did that. So there was something I did that I was explaining earlier on, that since price has not gotten close to 37.18, I had to layer. So on my layering, please let me quickly do something. I follow the entries that I have here. The price was going towards 37.20, and I had to put an entry, which is the entry that left just now. So I put an entry at 37.22, thinking it was going to go straight to 37.23, and it didn't go there yet. So I put one there. Wait, I didn't rush to put the 1, 2, 3. Then it goes down a bit, and then I put this second one, and this second one I'm going to put the TP for each now, and I'll use this as my TP2. My TP2 is 37.23. So we have this right here. I click on edit. My edit is this pen-like icon. So, and then I'm here and I want to set my take profit for this. So you can enter and then come back to modify and put your take profit. And then I put my 50 pips. Someone tell me what my 50 pips from this entry would be from 37.21. What would be my TP? Take 5 out of that. Then I should have 16, right? Let me just go for a round figure. I have 16. I should be breaking even by now, but no problem. So the next one, the price went still down to 37.20. I put another one position there. That is layering now. I'm layering just to make sure I manage my trade the best way I could. And I'm using this for my TP3 as 37.27. And I can still use the same stop loss as 37.16. There's something I'm going to do to follow up what is going on. I just want to be a bit fast because I'm in massive profit. I can't miss out on this beautiful profit. All right. So the next one, I go for it again. I also layered. It went back again to 37.20. You know, market doesn't rest on one side. It goes up, it comes down, it averages. That's how I can explain that. So yeah, we stop at 37.27. I can even further take this hard mode 2 TPs to hit and give it 37.29. If that happens for me, I celebrate. If it doesn't happen, no problem. All right, so I failed to put stop loss on this now. Let me put my stop loss on this one right now. So I modify and put my stop loss. I can use the same 37.26, and I'm expecting 37.16. I'm expecting markets to continue going up. So based on the fact that my TP1 has already hit, I need to start breaking even. So how do I break even? I have to work towards the entry of the first one. So the entry of my first one was 37.22, but I'm not going to use that because I layered. I would rather come to use the entry for this particular one. And the entry for this particular one is 37.21. So I can use 37.20. 37.21. I can use that 37.21 points, just some fractional difference, 0.20. No matter what happens, I can't be in loss. What's that? Okay, my TP2 has hit. You see what this market is doing? My TP2 has already hit, all right? So for those that are still waiting for 37.18, sorry.
Hello, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
We can hold this trade to 37.30.
Awesome, sir. Okay. So you see, because of the session, you have chairman speaking to us. If we didn't meet this morning, you won't get that special advice. All right. So now that layering, you having that knowledge helps you to thrive and stay profitable on the market. So now I break even. See, by break even for this one, I will just go to 22 is strong now. I'm not expecting the market to come to 22. I can use 37.22, just 20 pips different. So I can secure the profit from 37.20 where I entered up to 37.22, and it will still be a good one. This one too, I can come, I modify and use 37.22. Trade management is key. If you don't know trade management, others will be celebrating, you will be frowning your face like, you know, the trade does not favor you. Okay, it's 22 I wanted to use. Let me modify that again and use 37.22. There's something I'm going to teach us here now, which that's where I'm wrapping it. All right. Just we keep it simple and straight to the point, like chairman always say. So I haven't done this and I'm already in good profits. What I would just like to do here is to trail this. I'm already in $513. So why should I lose this? I can't lose this money. I'll just trail this, come here and activate my trail. So automatically trailed my profit, followed it on its own. So in case market wants to somersault, it will just take me out in good profit because I'm already in good profit right now. How will I make 500 and allow it to go down to 200 or 100? What kind of a trader am I? All right. So I trailed it. So I'm telling the market to follow it automatically. Anywhere it goes, follow. So I activate my trail as well. Right. So these are addition to us on 2.0. If it is the general house, I won't teach them this like. But now that you're here, enjoy. So I trailed it. So
Mr. Ezekiel, good morning, everyone. Can we ask a question or at the end of the session?
Sorry?
Thank you. I said, can we ask a question?
Auntie Shapepe, is that you?
No, please, ma'am, keep your question.
Go ahead, ma.
No,
so sorry, Forest Ladybug.
Hello, Ezekiel. Please, hold on, Ezekiel. Auntie Ifeadi, good morning. Please,
good morning, Chairman.
Please, if you have a question, anyone, kindly don't interrupt the call. Just raise your digital hand. So because we're recording.
Thank you.
Please.
All right, thank you.
All right. So I'm rounding off already. Don't worry, you'll be fine. So I'm just pointing attention to something.
Hold on. Hello, Ezekiel.
Boss, yes, sir.
Okay, everybody can open like another 3 positions for a buy. Okay. Between where's price now? You can take another 3 positions. Let me see where price is now. Yeah, so between where price is now and 37.20, you can take another 3 buy position. Your TP1 should be 33. Ezekiel, help me type on the chart. Your TP1 should be 37. Your TP1 should be 37.27. Your TP2 should be 37.29. And your TP3 should be 37.32. All right. I hope you got that. So this will be our 6th or 7th trade call for today.
I got it, sir.
Auntie Shapepe, please, if you got that, kindly drop it on the Telegram group. You're buying between where price is now and 27.20 or 27.19. TP1 37. Yeah, TP1 37.27, TP2 37.29, TP3 37.32. All right. So Ezekiel, please, I just say let's not miss that money.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so see, that's last point I was making. I've gotten this much. If this should go down to 100 or 50, I'm not a good trader. So hence, I've done break even. I'm doing a trailing stop. So I just activate my trailing stop, my automated trailing stop right here. If you remember, I activated this trailing stop at 37.23. Then I automate it. I haven't automated it. See, it's following my profits and it's increasing. Now it has increased to 37.23.52 on its own. This one too has increased to 37.23.63 on its own. What am I doing? Follow the money. I keep following the money and ensuring that no matter what, I can't go below what I have right now. At the same time, my high is on the market. And if for any reason the market wants to do a reversal here, I take everything out in this good profits and I'm just good for the day. So on trade management, this is another aspect, another dimension to it. Layering and trailing stop and activating your automated trailing stop. All right, thank you very much. If you have questions, you can ask now. I think I can stop recording. Then when chairman comes up, I start recording again. So we have those recordings, short, not long recording. Thank you so much. Question? Yes, TSA. Change to your name. Mr. Chidi, I celebrate you, sir.
Okay, Titus Abe is my name. Sorry, I don't know how to change it from TSA to my real name.
Okay.
I will have changed. So my name is Titus Abe.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my question on the chat box. Or my observation, rather, not a question per se.
Okay. All right, Chairman, sir, please, you can stop recording, sir. So we have it in bits, so it won't be too much.
Okay, the observation is, why are we using TradeLocker for the training when all the recommended brokers do not have TradeLocker? So is it not better we use what we are going to be putting to practice?
Okay, thank you. I'll switch to that.
And use their MT5 or MT4.
I'll switch to that, don't worry.
Thank you.
Fabian, Ifidi, let's go.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much. Will I say Dr. Ezekiel, Professor Ezekiel, for the lecture. My question is on layering. If you just would help me, for example, the trade is posted on the platform and entry is 3720. That is the entry point. TP is, if I enter at 3720, what else do I do? That's question number one. Number two, in trailing profit or trailing profit, what icon do we, because you talked about automating the trailing profit, what icon do we click on? And what else do I do? Because sincerely, I have never done trailing profit, so I have no idea, but I need to understand it. Thank you very much for your patience. Those are my two questions.
All right, so the icon you click on, Mr. Abe, I'll come to you. I'll share my screen on that part. And so if you're trailing stop on MT5 on your phone, that does not work. You have to do it manually. All right, so I'll do a manual trailing stop when I go to MT5. So if it is for those that have you have your what's it now? You have your Profem or your TradeLocker. You can do it automatically. The icon you use for trailing stop is right here. Let me share my screen again. My screen is sharing. All right, so we have it right here, and then see is here. This trail is right here. All right, but before you trail, make sure you actually put where you want it to start trailing from. All right, so if your TP1 has it and you put your break-even parameter, let's say like we did 3222, then you can now click trail to start trailing, to start doing that trailing stop for you. So that's how that works for those that are using TradeLocker. So I'm going to log in with my phone right now. That's where I have my MT5. At least you have an idea of trail stopping so that you don't lose your profits. You might have made a lot of profits, and because you don't trail stop, you miss out on the profit. See that trail stop I activated, all of them has gone out right now when the market came back. All right, but no problem. I still have some good profit, and I'm good with that. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me come in with my phone. All right.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so we proceed. I'll be talking from here. I'll be doing it on my phone. Let me stop sharing screen right here. Okay, so now let me share screen from the phone where I have my MT5. I click on share screen and then I start sharing screen. So on my MT5, the initial entry that has given us that profit, I'm out of it right now. So what I'll be looking out for here is the next one Chairman said we should be on the lookout for, which is 37.20 or 37.19. To ride it to 37.27. That's the one I'm on the lookout for. So the way I'm going to approach that, it will be by pending order. All right. Please, Tisa, type your question. Let me just proceed. Someone said it will soon get to my stop loss. Wow. You should have trailed when I was trailing, but let me just come to that trailing quickly. Wow. You enter as 37.25. That's not a good trade management. It's the poorest of the poor. All right. So please, I don't know if chairman advised you should take it out, you can. But if I see that you should take it out and wait for the new ones, it's better. So you can let me check if that's gonna work. Still looking as if it will still come down. So you can take it out and wait for the fresh one, that 37.20 and 37.19. You lost nothing. It is still trade management. So you can wait for 37.20, 37.19. Okay, so I have this now, the MT5. I like to use MT5 because those icons already have their description. So a rookie can understand that this is trade, this is chart, and this is quotes. You can understand that. So I'm going to place that trade on a pending order, on a buy limit. That's one chairman called. Chairman said we should look out for 37.20 and 37.19. So let's take 37.20 as being the closest. So if for any reason the market still pull down further and go down to 37.19, then what I'll have to do for this 37.19 is to do market execution on that. So I'll do buy limit for 37.20 and I'll do market execution for 37.19. That's how I'm going to trade. All right. If that resonates with you, trade that way too. So I'm going to go on buy limit. How did I get here? Mr. Titus, pay keen attention now. So I go to quotes. All right. I click on the asset, XAUUSD. I click on new order. I go to market execution and I go for buy limit. You need to know this aspect very well. If it is sell and it's not there yet, you can do sell limit. That's how I trade on trade management when it's this way, and it helps me a lot. So I'm going to put my entry, which is this price part. I will put 37.20. I expect that to happen first before 37.19. And I put my TP1. TP1 is 37.27. That's what chairman said. Yes, that's what chairman said. But again, true, it's my money. So we've done 37.25 before. I would rather say, this is from 37.20 to 37.27. That's 70 pips. I don't want to be greedy. Let me be conservative. So because I want to be conservative, I will humbly take 40 pips. But it's not a problem. If chairman takes 70 pips, he's the chairman. Are you chairman? All right. I'll take 37.24 and I'll count my 50 pips away from 37.20. And 50 pips away from 37.20 will be 37.15. Now I'm not a chairman, so I'll take 37.24, 40 pips. Then I can do another one. I will still be in profit. So I must not be in profit at 37.27. So the next one will now be my 37.27. So that will be my TP2, not my TP1. So I still do pending order. All right. In fact, I'm so excited about this 2.0. You see what we are doing is next level. 37.20. Then TP1, I will now use chairman's recommendation 37.27. And then I can still do 37.15 by my TP2. I will stop there. Enough. Why am I stopping there? I want to see what the price action is going to be, on the price chart when it gets to that point. I want to see whether it will pull down further to 37.19. So if it does pull down further to 37.19, I will just humbly click on quotes XAU USD, and I will go to new order. This time around, I won't do buy limit. Rather, I'm going to do market execution and enter at 37.19. See, that 37.20 will trigger very soon. The price is dancing around that side. So I'm leaving one based on my layering tactics for 37.19. All right? All right, if you got value based on that, just put value on the chart box. Let me see if you're actually following. So we are taking it easy, like easy. Okay, so this is entry with the live account on MT5, and the person asking that question. So I've placed this trade now, and I'm waiting for what's going to happen. So market is trying to come close to that region, no problem. My last one, which is my TP3. My TP3 is Chairman's TP2. Simple. All right, I'll put at 19. And if it is still, if it's showing more green light, I can even turn Chairman's TP3 to my TP4 and ride it. I know my TP1, I'll bag it earlier. TP2, I'll bag it earlier. Then I won't have a problem with my TP3 and TP4 if it does not go that far, because I would have trailed, I would have broken even. So now let's see those other ones. I'm not touching them. So for us to break even on this now, let's assume that TP1 has hit, which is my 37.24. What do I need to do? I'll just have to come here, stay on that position, click on modify, and it brings my parameter back to me. And then if TP1 has hit already, I'll have to bring my stop loss to my entry, and my entry is 37.20. I even like this pending order. It's giving me everything, I'm seeing it, but not necessarily. If it is market execution, you won't see your entry at price, this 37.20. You will see it at the top under that modification, the next line that says buy limits 0.5 XAUSD at 37.20. That's where you see your entry. So look at that. You don't need to memorize anything, and then bring your stop loss there and put 37.20. Assuming your TP1 has hit, then your TP2, you bring it to your entry price. All right. So meanwhile, that has not happened. I take this to where it belongs. Once you click on modify, you have to actually modify. So I do this. Then when TP2 hits, for instance, I'll be left with TP3. Then I have to take the entry price to my TP1. And my TP1 is 37.24. 37.24. So I come here, I stay on it, my TP3, I click on modify, then I go down to my stop loss. What am I modifying for a break even? It's just my stop loss. For a trailing stop, it's just my stop loss. So I come here and put this at 37.24 and then click on it. All right. So, but meanwhile, it can't accept this for now. Let me take it back to 37.15.1 because I click modify. I actually need to modify. So click on modify. So that's how you do your break even and trailing stop on MT5. All right, for every live account you have. So I've done on profit and I've done on live account, and we're expecting you to win, 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 and win. All right. So if it is a sell order you're placing, you know your stop loss is going to be on the increase. All right, it's going to be on the increase. Let's say it's a sell from where now? From 37.23, for instance. Let me still use pending order, sell limit. So I click on me and I click on this top here, this order, and I pick sell limits. Right? Those are the ones that I like to work with. Every other one, no, them. So sell limit and the entry, I want to use 37.23 for instance. This called wait. 37.23. I expect that from there to start dropping. So I put that, and then my TP should also be something below. So let me say I'm using 20 pips or 30 pips. Let's use 30 pips. So this will be 37.20, 37.20. If it is a sell, oh, sorry. If it's a sell, 37.20. And then my stop loss will be above my entry. So 20 pips on 37.23 is going to be 37. That just count 5 to add to that 37.20. That's 37.28. All right, 37.28 will be my stop loss. And then I say place. All right, please, at any point in time, I'm not really talking about lot size, because I expect you know what lot size to use. All right. Someone was asking me, what do I use for $100, for 200? Anyone that is asking me that question, I already know it's a rookie. So I don't say anything other than $100, 0.01, $200, 0.02, $300, 0.03, $400, 0.04, $500, 0.05. All right. But for any reason you don't ask that kind of question, then you know how to play around your lot size. All right. So that you are able to keep your trade in check. All right, so this is where you have that, your lot size. Make sure you run with that. So like I said again, $100, 0.01, 0.02 for 200, 0.03, 0.04 for 400, and like that. All right, for any reason you ask me that question, I keep you at that level. But if you don't ask me that question, that means you know what to do, okay? Because some persons, they easily remember what you said than what they figured. So you can quote me on that. But if you want to start using bigger lot size, then quote me on those ones, okay? All right, so we say placed for a sell now. So now we did the sell. And let's say we go for quotes again. Let's put another one. Let's just talk about break-even then. So I go for sell limit and I put my entry. Let's say my entry is still 37.23. And this time around, I want to TP2. Usually I use 37.20. Let's use 37.20. What now? 2070 as my TP2. Then stop loss, I can still use 37.28 as my stop loss. So I have these two positions. And when this hits, one of them has triggered, and I'm in profit. This is it. I was in profit, no problem. And I'm not looking good anymore. So let's go. Okay, the two of them has triggered. So for instance, this sell, I'm in profit there. What will I do? And let's say the first TP is gone, TP1 hit. What will I do next? I'll just come here. Stay on. Okay, sorry. Let me keep this way. So I will stay on this on these remaining positions, the second positions, I want to break even. So I'll click modify. It opens up. And what I'll work with is my stop loss. All right, because the first one is been taken out. So break even is to take my stop loss to the entry price. And my entry price, like I told us, these are triggered, and that's a good one. So it helps us to see the live situation on that. So I stay on it, I click on modify. 37.23 was the entry, and then let's say TP1 is gone already. So I'll just modify this to my entry, which is 37.23. All right, that's my entry.
We are live on Zoom. Check your internet or whatever. We are live on the Zoom. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so I'll move this to my entry. And if this was more than 2 positions, once TP2 hits, I will start going for trailing stop. All right. So I'll start working on trailing stop. Working on trailing stop is to move this stop loss to where my first entry is when my TP2 hits, if it is a sell. And my entry for my TP for TP2, for instance, for TP1 rather, for instance, on this sell order is 37.20. All right. So once TP2 hits, I'll move my trailing stop to 37.20. And that way I know if the market is working against me, it won't put me back in losses, rather I will remain in profit. All right. So that's how to do it on the buy side and on the sell side to manage your trade properly so that you remain in profit. All right. So that's how to work around it. I hope you get it. So if you have questions, please, you can ask now. So Mr. Abe, we've run on TradeLocker, MetaTrader, and we've run on TradeLocker. So what you do on TradeLocker is similar to what you do on MT4. Very, very similar. So what I will do here is just to show you that MT4 screen. We don't need to do much there. What we've done on MT5 is okay. So this is MT4. And then I click on this. This is my quote. This double arrow is my quote. This candles is my chart. And this arrow flying up is my trade, right? Arrow flying up is my trade. So what you're seeing on MT5 labeled as quotes, chart, trade is only represented with icons on MT4, right? Quotes, chart, trade. You know, first to the left, quote, next to it, chart, next to it, trade. And you want to see your history, you go for the next one and you see your history, your profits, your losses, and your profit again, and your profit again. All right, so thank you. All trading platform covered. Thank you very much. So we stop there. Chairman, sir, please celebrate Chairman as he takes it away from me, our leader helping us and has brought us to the wealthy place. Yeah, the wealthy place. Our Vice Chancellor, our Dean of Faculty. I'm seeing our beautiful face on the corner too. Forest Lady Boss, welcome and please take it away, sir.
Mr. Ezekiel, please, there's a question on the chat box. Thank you,
okay. Sir. Okay, sir. I'm going there. If I'm using $100 with 0.01 lot size, I suppose to open 3 positions. Thanks. And that's fine. That's fine. I just want you to play safe. You can open 3 positions, you're okay. So that's to say the total you are running with is 0.03 in total. That's exactly why I advise that. Because if you tell people using that to use maybe 0.02, by the time they start placing position 1, 2, 3, it is no more 0.02, it is 0.06. Is that big? All right, so you can run 3 positions perfectly with 0.01 on $100. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Any other question? All right. So if there's no other questions, put I'm ready. Put you're ready for profit. Put I'm ready there.
All right, thank you so much, Professor, Assistant Dean of Studies. Please help me put 222s and celebrate our amiable leader, Mr. Ezekiel. It's almost 11, so our time is fast spent. I'll take another training. We'll not have the 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll take a training by, let's stop this recording.